There's a crusade against children. There's a crusade against having children. Let's call it childism.
Have you noticed that it's kind of socially acceptable to say you hate children? Look it up. Search the phrase, I hate children, because I did that and it wasn't good. People are mean. People are mean to babies.
All of my friends who have kids are in hell. I actually don't know anyone who's like happy and has children.
I've even known people who are derided by the women for simply having children, as though it wasn't even so much of a choice as they had done something wrong.
I think having a child is selfish. You are not giving a child life by bringing them into this world. You are giving them a death sentence.
In the end, I think this is just anti-human, and I think that women's life is valuable, a man's life is valuable, and children are valuable. I'm pro-human, and babies are human, so I think babies are good. For the people who applaud trans rights and LGBT rights and women's rights, but you hate babies, you're a hypocrite. If you think that it's evil to use the word retard as slang, but you applaud a woman who has her baby aborted in the 3rd trimester for no other reason that the baby has mental handicaps, you're a hypocrite. You really need to, I say this with love, you need to check your soul. Something's wrong. Here's a simple argument for having kids. So a lot of my friends have opted to not have children, and I'm not their judge. I'm not your better. And in fact, know that I'm not looking down on you if you can't have kids or if you can't find a spouse. For some reason, you can't have children. I'm not looking down on you at all. But we have this typical mindset in the West, in America right now, that we almost prefer not having children because the world is so dark and bad that why would we bring kids into this when our lives are so hard?
Look how the world is today. Look how really fucked up everything is. It's a terrible place to be.
But that's not the right mindset. I think a little bit of love and giving our kids what we didn't have, giving them the lives that we wish we had, being the adults for them that we wish we had in our lives when we were kids. That's the right answer. So here's a simple argument for having kids, okay? 1, human beings are social creatures. By nature, we form societies. 2, societies are made of people. 3, people are made by reproduction. People are born. They're born through the natural outcome of sex between a man and a woman. Societies that don't have children die. Without reproduction, societies die because there aren't people in it to carry it on. I get lots of people angry at me for saying these things. And again, I'm not your better. If you're not married, you can't have children, whatever, you grew up in an abusive home, I get it. And I'm a Catholic. I think that not everybody should have kids. Some people are called to celibate life, in my view. I'm not looking down on you, but society is broken. It's toxic. It's becoming anti-human. Societies without children die. I think there are actually people who want society to die. They don't care if the human race dies off. They're literally just nihilistic. There's a thing called anti-natalism, and not all, but many of those people are just nihilists. They pretend they're not. They pretend they care about people, but really, they don't care if humanity dies off. It's anti-human. Today, most of us spend most of our sexual energy alone. We spend most of our sexual energy and activity not in its natural outcome. We spend it alone, on ourselves. But this is not natural. It's not what people in human history have done. The natural outcome of human beings in society is to have sex with persons, other people, real people, not phones, not computer screens or movies. Other people, and the natural outcome of that union is children. I think there has never been a society in human history that is so honestly broken on its sexual views. The only rule we've left is consent. That's the only sexual rule that we've left, and that's not enough. There has never been a society in human history so absorbed with self-autonomy and avoiding having children. Never. Now, not every woman should be a mother, but listen, motherhood to me is one of the most beautiful things in the human experience. A man and a wife who find each other, commit to each other, and the natural outcome of that union, in most cases, many cases, will naturally be children. And if they're committed to each other and committed to raising those children, loving them, instructing them, and giving them the best life that they can give them, That's part of the human experience. To say that that's bad is literally anti-human. It's not natural, and if people who feel this way had their way, it would be the end of humanity. So please, set politics aside. I'm not saying you have to side with Elon Musk and create more babies for the cogs for the capitalist machine. Put all that aside. I'm saying that at a rock bottom level, family, society, children are human. They're pro-human. I don't think this should be controversial. But whoever you are, whatever you're going through, I hope you know that you matter. God loves you. Whatever choices you made, however you grew up, if you had a terrible childhood, just know that God loves you and you can love others. Life can be better. Don't forget that, okay? Don't check out early. Thanks for watching. God bless.
I like you just the way you are.